reached this point where I like to tell people I had a quarter life crisis.
Mhm.
I always tell younger artists you have to be multidisciplinary. So you can't make a plan of relying on just one specialty at the beginning. I think you should be specialized, but you should be able to do multiple different kinds of art. Maybe that's just what worked for me, but I think that's also what worked for other people I know who did manage to do art full time because it's hard. But the way you
Right.
make it less hard is be able to do gaming and animation and comics and graphic design.
Mhm.
And I didn't do any more work for Marvel for like another 5 or 6 years until I worked in gaming and animation and I decided my love was always comics. And
Yeah.
I reached this point where I like to tell people I had a quarter life crisis. It sounds silly, but that's what it felt like because I was working a pretty well paying gaming job, great money, and I have a stable art job, and it was a good company, and I should be happy, but I wasn't. And
Mhm.
I wanted to tell stories and make art that I felt like was meaningful, and that was always my goal. So I felt like I was straying away from that. So I decided to do whatever it took to make comics again. What I really wanted was to do what all the artists I had grown up admiring had accomplished, which was tell their own stories and have their own comic series. And that's why I decided, well, it's all or nothing. So I moved back to Taiwan for about 3 years. So there was
Okay.
a period where I sold everything in the States, moved back to Taiwan to save money. And I
I
said, this is
gotcha.
all or nothing. I need to actually do what I feel like is meaningful. And I need to redirect my career towards what I truly, truly want to do. Because if I need to make this change, it's while I'm still young and in my 20s. And now here we are. So that's how it went.